flow. Since last 1 week period, we have seen bullion prices rallied very sharply. Coming on gold first, we have seen gold prices gain by nearly 3.5%, whereas silver prices gained more than 17%. Already we have seen factors like interest rate cut, stimulation given in the economy, uncertainty, geopolitical tension that has supported gold and silver since last 6 month period. But now due to COVID, many mines in Mexico and Latin America has closed down their process on account of COVID. Resulting this shortage has been reported in the market and prices rallied very sharply. Still, we expect as prices are trading very well above important resistant level. Like previously, we were expecting gold to trade near to 1820 only, but as market has breached 1820, we see prices can move towards 1880 to $1900 mark in international, whereas on domestic side, unless and until 49,500 doesn't break for gold, we may see 51,000 testing, 51,200 in next 1 week period. No doubt, technically market is slightly overbought, so slightly be cautious, corrections are due, but buy on drop should be the strategy for gold. Similarly, silver has rallied more than 17%, making a yearly gain in last 6 months. Prices gained by more than 32% on domestic count. Still, supply concern is that technically also $20 mark has been breached in international market. That gives us a target of at least $24 in international. Coming on domestic side, right now prices are trading near to 61,600, 61,800. Technically, market is severely overbought because 17% gain in a single 1 week period, that makes chart slightly overbought. So maybe a corrective drop towards 57,000, 56,500 is possible if there is any positive news coming from the reopening of mines or supply concerns are cooling down. Else, prices can go directly up to 24 in international, and domestic side we may see prices moving with a greater volatility to the tune of 64,000. Secondly, margins hike has been seen in China. That could impact on domestic side also. If there is a margin hike on future exchanges, definitely some big profit booking could be possible on Friday or Monday. But overall, fundamental for long term is bullish for gold and market. Crude oil prices last week traded in a very broader range, but closed with a gain of more than 1.5%, whereas natural gas prices dropped nearly 1.5%. Coming on the crude oil prices, as we know that because of current COVID pandemic, energy demand is expected to be linear only or in a range only. Because of that, no much high side, we don't expect any major jump in crude oil prices. On the other side, we have seen production cut could be possible from the other OPEC member that has been given previously, that can be capping the upside also. Overall, we expect as inventory is been piling up in the US, prices can see a very good weakness if prices breach $40 mark on WTI, whereas on domestic side 3,000 is acting as a sound support. Looking to the natural gas prices, as we have mentioned that due to some producer are now filing the bankruptcy and cutting down the production, prices should get support. But last week, due to the weather conditions, we have seen prices has slightly moved lower towards 122 level. Technically, natural gas prices holding above 120 gives us a very strong feeling that prices should go once again to the range of 138, 140 in next 1 week period, looking to the inventory and demand. Coming on crude oil prices, we expect prices is going to be trading in a very broader range of 3,000 in downside and 30 to 50 on higher side. Unless and until this range doesn't break, prices are expected to move in this range only. Natural gas, we prefer to take a long if we get a level like 124, 125 with a stop loss of 120, targeting at least 132 as an immediate resistance, and above 132 we may see prices going towards 138 level. Since last 1 week period, we have seen very good volatility in base metal prices. Despite this volatility, we have seen copper prices ended with a gain of nearly 2%, whereas zinc prices dropped by 0.25%, nickel prices dropped by 1%, lead prices gained by more or less 1%. Aluminum prices was remained flat. As we know that economical data point from Europe, US and China are been positive, that has been supportive for base metal prices. But on the other side, COVID-19 concerns are still prevailing in the market, and again we have seen some lockdown has been placed in US, that is creating some pressure on base metal prices. Overall, technically market is in highly overbought zone, as we have seen prices move from like copper from 420 onwards to 510. maybe we can see some more volatility in coming week period, and maybe if there is any vaccination update, a sharp correction is expected, because right now consumptions are with a slower pace as compared to prices has rallied very sharply. Secondly, we have seen many mines in Chile has been reported closing down their operation because of COVID concern in Peru and other Chile area. Because of that, prices has got support. As long as copper is holding above 498 level on MCX, we may see prices going to test around 520 or 530 on higher side, but volatility would be more as compared to what we have seen in the last couple of weeks. Similarly, zinc prices holding above 170 can give us a target of at least 178 to 182 level. No doubt some supply concerns were previously reported, but now things have been streamlined. But right now demand is been there from China side, that has been supportive for China. Even stimulation from Europe market has been seen, that has given a boost to all base metal prices. Coming on nickel, sharp volatility has been seen. We have seen last week prices moved to a high level of 1020, and there was a sharp fall, but overall holding about 970 gives us a target of 1050, 1060. Coming on aluminium, right now prices are been getting support after the news that Chinese import for aluminium for January to June has been reported to be on a higher side, that has been supportive. Whereas lead prices are expected to trade with a limited range only, unless and until prices doesn't break 145 level. Prices may see a bounce up to at least 154, 155. In short, overall base metal is going to be on a higher side unless and until much trigger comes from the supply side. But technically slightly overbought, so be cautious in your long position, put a stop loss, but overall buy on drop for next 1 week period. Thank you.